Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be going over the Rite Aid closing list as of Tuesday, October 17th, 2023. So this was filed yesterday of all the Rite Aid locations that will be closing, and these stores will be closing very quickly given their size. So to quickly address this list, these are all of the property owners of these properties of these Walgreens locations. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Now, to quickly address, Rite Aid is the third largest pharmacy drugstore chain in the United States of America. So for the third largest pharmacy chain to be closing, it's a total of 347 locations within the next couple of weeks is definitely significant. And of course, the biggest thing is a lot of the jobs that will be lost at these 347 locations, with some employees very unlikely to relocate to a Walgreens, or they will have to go to another type of Walgreens or type of Rite Aid, Walgreens, CVS, or whatever. So miscellaneous fixtures and furniture and equipment and other retail fixtures. And this pretty much right here does confirm that SB360 Capital Partners LLC will be responsible for the liquidations at these 347 locations. What is probably going to end up happening is all of these Rite Aid store fixtures will be shipped off to a warehouse where people can then bid on the fixtures and then pick them up in the warehouse. That's most likely what's going to happen. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get started. It's a lot of locations, so sit back, relax, grab a snack. It's going to be a while. So, the first Walgreens store location we have, the Walgreens in Philadelphia. Rite Aid. Oh my God. The Rite Aid location we have is a Rite Aid in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid in Southampton, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid in Farmingdale, New York, Rite Aid in Providence, Rhode Island, Rite Aid in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid in Brooklyn, New York, another Rite Aid store in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in Bear, Delaware, Rite Aid store in Norristown, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in Brooklyn, New York, Rite Aid store in Morristown, New Jersey, Rite Aid store in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, and another Rite Aid store as well in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in Fall River, Massachusetts, Rite Aid store in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in Lansing, Michigan, two Rite Aid stores in Astoria, New York, another Rite Aid store in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in Madison Heights, Virginia, two Rite Aid stores in Brooklyn, one Rite Aid store in Yonkers, New York, one Rite Aid store at Broadway, New York, New York, Rite Aid store in Jersey City, New Jersey, Rite Aid store in East Orange, New Jersey, Rite Aid store in Depew, New York, Rite Aid store in Scranton, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in the Bronx, New York, Rite Aid store in Menneson, New York, Rite Aid store in Woodhaven, New York, Rite Aid store in Twinsburg, Ohio, and another Rite Aid store in Twinsburg, Ohio too, Rite Aid store in Seattle, Washington, Rite Aid store in Middletown, Ohio, another Rite Aid store in New York City, New York, Rite Aid store in Pottsgrove, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in Farmingdale, New York, Rite Aid store in Lakewood, Colorado, Rite Aid store in Wilmington, Delaware, and another Rite Aid store in Wilmington, Delaware as well, and a third Rite Aid store in Wilmington, Delaware. Three Rite Aid stores in Wilmington, Delaware, three in a row that are going to be closing. Rite Aid store in Cape May, New Jersey, Rite Aid store in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in Twinsburg, Ohio, another one, Rite Aid in Twinsburg, Ohio, Rite Aid store in West Hempstead, New York, Rite Aid store in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in Abaddon, New Jersey, Rite Aid store in Virginia Beach, Virginia, Rite Aid store in Newburgh, New York, Rite Aid store in Ellicott City, Maryland, Rite Aid store in Canton, Ohio, Rite Aid store in Thomasville, Georgia, Rite Aid store in Encinitas, California, probably pronounced that wrong, Rite Aid store in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in San Diego, California, Rite Aid store in San Bernardino, California, Rite Aid store in Rochester, New York, this is probably now the sixth Rite Aid store in Philadelphia, Rite Aid store in Grand Blanc, Michigan, Rite Aid store in West Jordan, Utah, Rite Aid store in Los Angeles, California, Rite Aid store in Concord, North Carolina, Rite Aid store in Madison Hills, California, Rite Aid store in San Diego, California, Rite Aid store in Temecula, California, same one, Rite Aid store in Springfield, Ohio, Rite Aid store in Meriden, Indiana, Rite Aid store in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Rite Aid store in Lenovia, Michigan, Rite Aid store in Sacramento, California, Rite Aid store in Uniontown, Ohio, Rite Aid store, another one in Audubon, New Jersey, Rite Aid store in Cameron Park, California, Rite Aid store in Poughkeepsie, New York, Rite Aid store in Asheville, North Carolina, Rite Aid store in Camden, New Jersey, Rite Aid store in Merrick's Rocks, Pennsylvania, two more Rite Aid stores in Philadelphia, Rite Aid in Raleigh, North Carolina, Rite Aid store in Cleveland, Ohio. Rite Aid store in Los Gatos, California. Rite Aid store in Sudarian, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Overland Park, Kansas. Rite Aid store in Bethpage, New York. Rite Aid store in Tacoma, Washington. Rite Aid store in Mewey, Michigan. Rite Aid store Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Misceline, Ohio. Rite Aid store in Kentwood, Michigan. Rite Aid store in Los Angeles, California. Rite Aid store in New York, New York. Rite Aid store in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Jonesboro, Georgia. Rite Aid store in Las Vegas, Nevada. Rite Aid store Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Rite Aid store in Norristown, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Simpsonville, South Carolina. Rite Aid store in Augusta, Georgia. Rite Aid store in Park Ridge, New Jersey, which happens to be about 30 minutes away from me. Rite Aid store in Media, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Gear, South Carolina. Rite Aid store in Limerick, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Cary, North Carolina. Rite Aid store in San Antonio, Texas. Rite Aid store in West Pittston, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Hudson, New Hampshire. Rite Aid store in Valley Stream, New York. Rite Aid store in Niagara Falls, New York. Rite Aid store in Stromsburg, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Lacey, Washington. Another Rite Aid store in New York, New York. Rite Aid store in Northwest Market Street, Seattle, Washington. Rite Aid store in San Jose, California. Rite Aid store in Concord, North Carolina. Rite Aid store in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Rite Aid store in Cambridge, Maryland. Rite Aid store in Rochester, New York. Rite Aid store, another one in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Rite Aid store in Pontiac, California. Rite Aid store in Paulsboro, New Jersey. Rite Aid store in Buffalo, New York. Rite Aid store in Media, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Hampton, Virginia. Rite Aid store in Forge, New Jersey. Rite Aid store in Franklin Square, New York. Rite Aid store in Emmons, Virginia. Rite Aid store in Lower Pottsgrove, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Cape May, New Jersey. Rite Aid store in Hackettstown, New Jersey. Rite Aid store in Easton, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in McDonough, Georgia. Rite Aid store Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Ridgewood, New York. Rite Aid store in San Diego, California. Rite Aid store in Glen Cove, New York. Rite Aid store in Sequim, Washington. Rite Aid store in Madison Heights, Virginia. Rite Aid store in Williamsburg, Virginia. Rite Aid store in Brooklyn, New York. Rite Aid store in Ontario, California. Rite Aid store in Simpsonville, South Carolina. Rite Aid store, two of them in Seattle, Washington. Rite Aid store in Laurel, Maryland. Rite Aid store in Hagerstown, Maryland. Another one in Hagerstown, Maryland. Rite Aid store in Morris, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Rite Aid store in Toledo, Ohio. Rite Aid store in Webster, Massachusetts. Rite Aid store in Chesapeake, Virginia. Rite Aid store in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Palm Springs, California. Rite Aid store in Pontiac, California. Rite Aid store in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Haddonfield, New Jersey. Rite Aid store in Clarkstown, Michigan. Rite Aid store in Baltimore, Maryland. Rite Aid store in West Pittston, Pennsylvania. Another one in West Pittston, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Valencia, California. Rite Aid store in Exena, Ohio. Rite Aid store in Kent, Washington. Rite Aid store in Asheville, North Carolina. Rite Aid store in Reading, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Capitarina, California. Rite Aid store in Seo, New York. Rite Aid store in Elliott City, Maryland. Rite Aid store in Chesapeake, Virginia. Rite Aid store in San Janino, California. Rite Aid store in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Rite Aid store in Buffalo, New York. Rite Aid store in Augusta, Georgia. Rite Aid store in Sevilla, Ohio. Rite Aid store in Spokane Valley, Washington. Rite Aid store in Grand Blanc, Michigan. Rite Aid store in Los Angeles, California. Rite Aid store in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, which is ironically enough at the King of Prussia Mall. Rite Aid store in Flint, Michigan. Rite Aid store in Bristol, Pennsylvania. Rite Aid store in Overland Park, Kansas. Rite Aid store in Brooklyn, New York. Rite Aid store in La Cherbourg, Pennsylvania. Two Rite Aid stores in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Rite Aid store in or no, I'm sorry, it looks like it's one. I don't know why they put it as two. That's really weird. Rite Aid store in Alexandria, Virginia. Rite Aid store in the Bronx, New York. Rite Aid store in New York, New York. Rite Aid store at DeMonis, Washington. Another Rite Aid store there as well. I don't know why they put the address twice. That's really weird. Rite Aid store in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Rite Aid store in Detroit, Michigan. Rite Aid store in Riverside, California. Yeah, there seems to be a repeat now of everything. It looks like. Riverside, California, Park Ridge, Brooklyn. Okay. Yeah, this is looking like this is starting to repeat. But anyways, to not get into too many details here, you guys pretty much get the idea. It's all the same stores, but a lot of them are closing. Some are repeats. Obviously, I don't know why they did it that way, but yeah, so all these Rite Aid locations are going to be closing. People will be losing their job at these stores, and I just don't see the way that this company can survive. So anyways, this is the Rite Aid closing list. I apologize for not reading through them all. Some of them are repeats. I don't know why. They must have really messed up on this legal document, which is something you don't do on a legal document, but that's why we have this video, so you guys can pretty much get an idea of which Rite Aid stores are closing and where they're going to be closing. And I will make sure to include this link in the description below. I want to sincerely thank my friend again, Alex, for getting this list over to me. Again, with this being the third largest pharmacy chain in the United States of America and a lot of their locations closing, it's definitely going to have a significant impact where there is not a nearby CVS or, say, a Walgreens. So Anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Link to the list will be located in the description below. What will happen, because this is a .pdf document, is you will click on the link, you will get another tab, and it should automatically download to your desktop. But I would strongly advise you view the PDF on a desktop. It won't be as easy to view on a cell phone. You could view it on a cell phone, but it is just easier to have it on a desktop because it will automatically download to your computer, whether you have Windows, Mac, or Chrome, as a .pdf document. So, anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Link to the description, link to the closing list will be in the description below, and that will be it.